Hey everybody, Mel Bell here with an itchy nose. This is your weekly angel reading, and I did pull some cards already for sake of time. Now the lighting may shift, and it's because it's partly cloudy, and actually it's raining now. But it just started raining, and we might get thunder and lightning. Oh my, all sorts of things going on. But let's go ahead and dive right in. All right, so start off with your very first card is Cut the Cord. Cut the cords. So Archangel Michael is a great ally for energetic cord cutting. So just for a little background in case you don't know, when we have interactions with people, there's always an energetic connection that happens. Some of those cords dissolve on their own, but some cords actually stay, and we may experience draining. I'm sorry, I gotta lotion my hands a little bit. They're a little dry. We may experience ourselves being energetically drained, and it could be because the interaction we had with that person was charged, or maybe that's someone we're close to. Maybe we lean on each other a lot, or they lean on us, or we lean on them a lot, and so then that cord is strengthened. Now there's no necessity for having a cord between you and somebody else. Severing a cord is not severing the relationship. It is freeing each other from any energetic drainage that can occur between the two of you. So you severing a cord with somebody else, not only it benefits you, it benefits the other person. You two will continue to go forward in your relationship or your interactions freer and not with baggage. So when you get that message here for you in the Self position, it is really important that you think about where you may be having that connection and that drain. And it could be a manager, it could be a family member, it could be a loved one, a relationship that you're in, or it could just be an argument you had with some random stranger in a grocery store, or somebody you had a bad experience with on the road. So sometimes those things linger, and you can tell when something's lingering with a stranger if you keep thinking about it throughout the day, and you keep bringing it up, or you want to discuss it with somebody that can tell you and there's an energetic cord there. And in the situation, we got self-acceptance. So having cut the cords in the Self position and this in the situation, we may have a situation where you are not feeling good about yourself. Either somebody is doubting your choices, or maybe you're doubting yourself, and the other person is not giving you what you need to feel more confident. Also, the energy coming in is trust the universe. It's easy to say that I trust the universe, thank you universe, but when it's hard, that's when the test comes. And this is not about the universe testing you, but you're testing yourself. And sometimes when things are hard, we don't understand why or where things are leading to. And it's times like that where we might have doubt, and we lose faith in things working out for our highest good. It is helpful to reflect back on a time where things were uncertain and they worked out in a way that you did not expect. Because sometimes doors close because it's not the door you're supposed to go through. And in the moment, it feels like an obstacle. It feels like a no. It feels like you being blocked out of opportunities, when in reality, you're being led to the perfect thing for you. And you can just ask the angels for support in your faith. Please help me to walk by faith and not by sight. Please assist me in my confidence that everything is unfolding for my highest good. If there's anything that I'm doing that's not allowing my highest good to manifest, please send me a sign as to what I need to do to get to a better place. It's important to be specific when you talk to the angels. And this is the challenge card. So I do think that this is a theme. This keeps coming up, you guys, about the guardian angel. So there is an angel assigned to you that knows you personally. I am not 100% clear on the dynamic of that. So sometimes it could be a loved one, a past loved one that became guardian angel, or it could be someone from a past life or past lives, or it could be somebody that never existed on this planet but as part of your divine team. Those specifics are not necessarily important in this moment, but the message is that maybe you do things, you find yourself doing things, feeling like you're on your own. I think that's the message right now, is that you get wrapped up in what's going on in your life and what you need to do, and you forget that you are also being helped and protected, and that the way is being paved for you. That might be something that's very heavy work for your guardian angel, making sure that things are working out in your favor, moving obstacles, creating seeming obstacles that actually are just to make sure you don't go in that direction. So you can just ask, I ask to be closer and clearer with my guardian angel. Guardian angel, please send me signs if I need to do anything differently to honor our connection. And then in the near future, I got courage and bravery. Also, I feel like this is about shielding. So let's talk about shielding first, because it's right next to cut the cords. And when we are not shielding energetically, it's easier to create cords. But on that note, it's also important that when you're shielding, you're not shutting everything out, because if you are, you're standoffish to others. It's hard to be vulnerable if your shields are very tall dragons, for example. Shields can be a number of different things. It's helpful to have more than one type of shield. You can have a daily shield that lets in love and light and kind of blocks or filters. Like a filtering shield is very great, because then you receive everything, but it goes through a filter. So that is something, a relationship with yourself energetically, that you can think of what is going to make sense to me to achieve the desired result. Anything else about shielding? And then if you are in a situation where you're around somebody that's very unsavory and you don't like how you're feeling, then you can bring up the more forceful shields, like an actual giant metal shield, or knights in shining armor surrounding you, or Archangel Michael being in front, behind me, to my left, and to my right. So also, opportunities may come your way that you are not used to, that are outside of your comfort zone. So if you are challenged to do something different, or do something at a higher level than you're used to doing, really make sure you check in with yourself and say, am I up for this? And if it's honest, and if you say, I'm not up for this, I don't want to do this, I don't want to put more effort into this thing, that's okay. That is okay. Just make sure it's coming from a place of honesty within yourself, and not self-sabotage, and not self-doubt, because we are looking in the situation of self-acceptance. So it's really important to get very clear with yourself so that you can move correctly in your highest good. I'm just going to pull maybe 2 cards from the Archangel Power Tarot cards. These cards that I have right here are the Angel Guide deck from Kyle Gray. I'm a big Kyle Gray fan. All right, let's see what else you have to say. For us angels, please do like, share, subscribe, share with a friend if you know they like angels and they would like this type of reading. Your interaction in whatever way that you can is very much appreciated. I know not everybody's on YouTube, but wherever you're seeing this, if you can give it a heart or a comment or something like that, because your interaction does help this video reach other people. Oh, interesting. I like that. Oh, yay. I can't wait for you to see this one. All right, this one. Okay, so you got 2 major arcana cards. So you got the wheel. Here's the wheel matching my nail polish. Okay, and I'll read it. Don't worry about reading it, you guys. Archangel Jeremiel. New beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. So the Wheel of Fortune can be a little bit stressful because it's like you're see yourself in a dryer and it's spinning and it's spinning and you're being turned left and right and it's chaotic. But if you find the center and you're able to be still, then it'll swirl around you. And that is where that comes in, trusting the universe, waiting for the cycle to end so that you can step out and see everything very clearly. So sometimes when things are swirling around, we try to control that energy and we can't control that. If it is a universal force, you cannot make it be what you want it to be. You have to accept that it is what it is and wait for it to work itself out, come to its proper end, and another cycle to begin, another energy to take its place. So the wheel talks about there's new opportunities coming, a change in direction that offers happiness. So you can expect that new opportunities will be for your highest good and you can embrace that. The other card we got is the High Priestess, Archangel Haniel, also matching my nail polish. So Archangel Haniel, my nose is itching like crazy, you guys. Oh my goodness. This one says, powerful psychic insights, reflection, and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. So you might need to get clear. You might need to get clear and really have a moment of peace to really see clearly what you need to do. And so cut the cords. Getting yourself clear energetically will help you to find a center and be at peace. And trust your intuition. So when this opportunity comes, you don't miss it. And I keep hearing discernment. Discernment is really important because we're living in a reality where it's really hard to tell fact from fiction, truth and lies. And we have been raised into a society where we are not taught first and foremost to feel things out. But I'm telling you right now, that is your best indicator. You can fact check stuff online and you can decide from there what's what. But if your intuition's like something's not right, that does not resonate with me, then it might be because all the information's not out yet. And it turns out that you were right all along. Always trust your intuition and get clear on your intuition. In order to do that, you need to make sure that you are clear of energetic cords that may be draining your energy. You can also get energetic cords from internet interactions, from social media. So there's a lot of different ways that may show up in your life. I'm going to pull a message from the Archangel Oracle cards, and then I'm going to pull an Angel Answers card. So if you have a question on your heart, think about it. You can always pause this video to get that in mind. The angels work outside of time, so you don't have to worry about them being able to answer your question while you're watching this video. They know how. They can do it. Okay. There we go, Archangel Oracle cards. What is the message in addition to what we have in front of us? Thank you, angels, in advance for your help. Always good to... Oh, you want the bottom card. Okay. Ooh, I love that for you. Gifts from God. Archangel Sandalphon. We angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive, okay? So there is definitely an opportunity coming your way. It is an answered prayer. Your guardian angel has a lot to do with what's unfolding for you right now. And all you're being asked to do is believe in yourself. If an opportunity is presented to you, know that you're capable. If somebody wants you for something, and I feel it's work related, but it can be a relationship. It can be a family responsibility that someone's asking you to take up, and maybe you're doubting that. Wherever this shows up in your life, know that if the opportunity has come to you, that you are fully capable of doing a great job at it, basically, and being courageous and brave, and knowing that you can move forward with the angels beside you, and your guardian angel looking after you the whole way, okay? Yes, so open your arms to receive. You are worthy. You are worthy of any gifts that come to you. You have already earned them. It is your birthright for peace and joy to be in your life. Okay, so what is the question that you have? Angels, we have a question and we would like an answer, please. If you could give an answer to us for the question that is on our hearts, I'd appreciate it. Thank you, angels, in advance. All right, here we go. What is the answer? It's here. I got it in my hand. Let go, yo. Okay. Even if you ask a yes or no question, it is trust, faith, and just doing what you're being asked to do. So sometimes we want to know the future, and we want to know how things are going to unfold so we can prepare. And that's understandable, but that's not always what's going on. That's not always available to us. And that Wheel of Fortune is turning, and we have to wait for the cycle. We have to wait for it to come to a stop. And we have to trust that wherever it stops and whatever is presented to us is going to be for our highest good, and it's going to be great. If you are so focused on the outcome, you might miss a random opportunity that might be 100% better for you. So try not to be fixated on a perfect future, because what we imagine for ourselves can be great and wonderful. Oftentimes, the universe, our divine team, the angels, God, Goddess, Source, has something so much better in mind for us, because what we think we are worthy of tends to be limiting and tends to be less than what we actually deserve. So please do take that, absorb that, and carry that with you this week. And may the angels always be with you, as they always are. Take care, everybody. Bye.